Hello and welcome back, everybody, to another episode of FTB One with the Ascended Crafters. Fallen here. Oh man. Well, I just crashed the server. We're having an issue which appears to be some sort of skeleton spawn. Some way it causes it to, when it shoots you, it crashes the server. Ard, which is another person in our group, has given us some info at what might be causing that, and I'm going to look at it in the next couple days. But today's plan is to begin the process of setting up a shop at spawn. Now, for those who don't know, our spawn is in a dense jungle. And right over here is Shutdoor's chicken farm. And when I'm looking at this jungle, I'm thinking of a giant tree that's hollowed out in the center for a shop. But where to put it? I was thinking that somewhere a giant tree that comes up from the ground here would be kind of cool. But in order for us to do that, we're going to need wood. Now, the theme here is kind of jungly, so we're going to want jungle wood. So why don't we get a little jungle wood farm set up to be running throughout the episode? We're going to use multiple hopper botany pots. We'll start with 6. And see if we have some jungle saplings. I know we had some before, but it looks like we're all out. So I'm going to come to the jungle that's by my base and try to get a few saplings here. So we'll just chop down some jungle trees. And yoink all of the saplings. Perfect. Just need one more. We'll cut down a small tree. Couple of them. And now we have enough saplings. I'm going to come back to the future castle of our base. And why don't we get these botany pots set up going into a backpack? I think would be good. So I'm going to grab some pipes. And we'll just come over here. Set them up. Super simple. We're not going too crazy today. And I'm going to want some rich soil. I want to see if it gives a faster rate. 1.1. Okay. So we do know now that the rich soil is a 1.1 accelerator. I'm not sure what other ones are good. What soil's in the back, because it's really hard to find out which blocks. Because here's the problem. In a botany pot, we can see that the seeds will grow 1.1x speed. We can see it's a soil item, but we don't see that in JEI. Which is super unfortunate. Well, let's get a backpack down. And we're going to want some stack upgrades in the backpack, because we're gonna have this running for a while. We're going to need a lot of logs over the course of this server of jungle wood. Now we're oh, 1 second. Might fight a warden with shut door. Warden easy.
Okay, I'm up on the surface because I was flying and I didn't have a safe place to teleport you. But down this hole is actually the wardens.
I can take it. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look at that, Elysium. Let me see where these wardens are, and then we'll take a look. Alright, do you think it can hear our voice chat? No.
I'm pretty sure that's actually like a feature we can toggle on, but I don't think actually it is right now.
Alright.
But I mean,
Shall we
let's
see if
start
my
running?
Shall I see if my first death is to a warden?
Yeah, let's go for it. Have fun. Remember, you gotta walk. That's all I got. Oh,
Oh, I got heartbeats.
all I can see is your like health bar. I can't even see you that well.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I think I only have to do it one more time. I should be able to kill it pretty fast.
Nope. Maybe.
I'm getting really lucky on the... Oh, here he
Oh,
comes.
here you go. Did
Ooh.
he drop anything at all?
He dropped a Skulk Catalyst. Oh, hey, here's another one.
Okay, so they don't drop anything. They're kind of useless. Okay.
I don't think we have Deeper Dark, or Dark and Deeper, whatever it is.
Okay, well, we have an ancient city that actually has probably loot in it. Alright, let's take out this Skulk Shrieker. I just silk touched that.
Yeah, I'm super geared enough. He did hurt like 3 hearts at a time,
Okay,
but my...
well, now, if you want a temp pad location this, it's probably not a bad idea. Might find loot here.
Maybe. I am
Because
gonna...
I know there's like the swift sneak and stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at a couple chests, but for the most part, I'm probably just gonna go back to my base for now.
Alrighty.
Have fun.
You too.
Alright, let's see if there's a couple chests. Sorry, there's a lot of noise, and it's hard for me to focus. Just gonna take a little bit of loot. Got another warden here. But let's check if Elysium's right about pressing U on the pot to see the soil items. Nope. Unfortunate. Must be a different JEI edition that adds that. Ooh. Hey, shut door, can you hear me? You should come to me. Take a look at this chest.
He is like targeting me.
Why are you making so much noise? Okay.
I really need to like turn down my throttle.
I'll try that, Elysium.
I'm flying around too fast.
Was this one full of Quark enchant books?
Oh, most of them have been. But this one had echo shards. Echo shards are useful.
All right, I'm going back to my base now. Bye-bye.
All right, see ya.
Okay, back to where we were, back to our train of thought. Things are a bit quieter now. IRL. Let's look at a seed. Use. Botany pot. Ah. Here we go. 0.5, 0.95, 1x, 0.95x, 1x, 105, 111, 1.25 rich soil farmland. Ooh, 2x Ubris soil, which is Twilight Forest. We haven't gone there yet. But that is nice. We did loot a lime sheep statue from the end city, which is really cool, and as well as an ancient sapling. Why don't we look at that ancient sapling and see exactly what it does? It's from Quark. Okay. Interesting. Something I know I need. Sorry, I'm like collecting my thoughts. Things got really hectic. IRL, less in-game at the same time, and it really frazzled my brain. I'm trying to get back on track. Let's see here. We got the logs. Excellent. I wanted to make patterns for stack upgrades for backpacks. However, we're out of pattern space. We need to add more of our trees. So I'm going to need... Give me just a moment. Everything's going wrong in the world for me right now. Oh man. Things are a little rough. But we're gonna need some dense cable. Which I will craft manually. Hopefully the internet fixes itself for everyone playing on the server. Gosh, everything is just going wrong. Do you guys ever have that? Where it feels like everything that could be going wrong is going wrong. Let's grab our molecular assemblers and our pattern providers. I'm going to need a few more molecular assemblers. And we'll make a tree. I call them trees, but what I'm saying is these auto crafting setups. We'll make one over here. So I'll take my dense cable, build it up a ways. Come about to the same Y level as the other ones. And I don't want to make these myself. I am going to just copy paste it. So why don't we get our copy paste gadget, change it to copy mode, and we might be able to copy the whole thing by placing some blocks in the corners. So we want to be down at this Y level, and we want to be in line here. So let me place this block. That should be the corner. Then we'll come up to the top, find our corner. And what I'll do is I'll set the first point and the second point. Then I'm going to break the netherrack. Throttle's a little high. I'm going to turn it down. And we'll recopy. Check our material list. Perfect. And what I'm going to do is rotate it once, twice, 3 times. Come to paste. And to make this easier, I'm going to lock the render. Oops, wrong thing. Anchor the render and then move it into place. I'm trying to find the right keys here. There we go. All right. So this should put it right where we want it. Okay, with the way the rotate worked, we need it lower and in a bit. I totally forgot. Oh, I didn't mean to place it twice. Unfortunately, we can't undo it, so let me undo it manually. And I wasn't thinking about the fact that it is 2 blocks in on each side and 1 block lower. Oh my gosh. I keep trying to right click the tool. So let's come down 1 block to this way, and place. I think that worked. And now we have more molecular assemblers. Awesome. It actually worked. All right. Now we have more room for patterns, which I want to make some for backpacks. So we'll get our stack 1 upgrade, as well as an upgrade base as a pattern, and stack upgrade tier 2, stack upgrade tier 3, and eventually tier 4, but we don't really have the materials for it. We're working on netherite, which I have kind of decided is what the resource in my shop currency is going to be. And we'll put these patterns into our molecular assemblers. And now I should be able to come to like tier 3 and request 5 of them. Awesome. I did just remember some things I wanted to show everybody. And that is, at the end of our last stream, I forgot to place the solar panel. So right after stream, I placed it. And we're going to go take a look at it and the power it's generating and what we can do to improve it. So So let me come over to our mining dimension. And over in our power generation chunk, I added 2 flux plugs to take power directly. And these solar panel V8s with no upgrades in this dimension are generating 32,768 FE a tick. One craft gave us 2, which is nice. And now we can try to do some upgrades for them. Try to see how high the FE a tick we can get these solar panels, which are getting constant sunlight here in the mining dimension. It never turns night. So why don't we head home? Shador says, dungeon loot, negative 122, 68, 3. Some decent stuff. Negative 123, 68, 3. Let's see here. So he's somewhere beneath us. Looks like he's down here.
Hello.
Hello. Oh,
Yeah, these 3 chests.
Yeah, this was an evil craft dungeon.
Yeah, I took the spawners. I still touched them. But there's like some rings and stuff you can find in dungeon loot, so.
Well, thanks for sharing.
Welcome. And also this is going to be a mega torch location, so that's why I'm finding all this stuff, by the way. I'm still placing mega torches.
We'll get a little bit of loot here. Lots of Alexica Botanicas, which is kind of funny. I think I'm going to leave them and take everything else. More fortune books, which is nice.
I might flatten a little bit of the mountain that's near spawn and use that as like a warp building.
Yeah, I mean, you can change the terrain wherever you're building, no problem. I just meant don't mass edit the terrain, you know?
Well, yeah. And I think if we're going to do like trees and stuff, we definitely need to make them taller trees instead of shrubs.
Yeah, I think everybody will just do where you place your shop, you build your trees type of thing.
Yeah. But I'm going to work on that probably next so we can actually start getting towards people's bases and warp portals and all that stuff.
Cool.
Alrighty. I'm going to get back to this. This is taking forever.
All right. See you later. All right. Where were we? I've been going everywhere today's episode. We got a few unupgraded backpacks. Let's place them down in our collection. We got a bunch. Oh, I missed a backpack. Got a bunch of miscellaneous materials here, as well as some Tetra scrolls, which is going to be fun when we mess with Tetra. Loving the stream, man. Hey, thanks, Dom. Sorry it's been a bit hectic, but you know, it makes it kind of fun, right? All right, where were we? Oh boy. We made the stacks, and I showed you guys our overpowered solar panels. So why don't we look at some of the upgrades that we can make, such as efficiency, which increases the amount generated. Why don't we make a few of these, because I don't know how many can go in a stack. Some capacity. And I don't think we need any of the other versions at this time. I'm curious to see how many can go in. So it looks like 10 capacity. Why don't we keep seeing how many efficiency? Okay, looks like it is 20. So we've got 10, 20, 10, 20. Let's head back to the mining dimension. Over to our solar panels. And throw these in. So how do these, so you just place them. 65,000. Can you do more? No. So the 20 is the max. Oh. Uh-oh. I think we just found a dupe bug on accident. Let's not do that again. I'm going to add capacity. And it's interesting it's only 65,000 because it says... Oh no, that is increased. Never mind. I was looking at the transfer. Okay, so now we're getting 65,000 a tick, which is excellent. Why don't we upgrade this one as well? And just toss these duped efficiency upgrades. So 65,536, 65,536, and they can both hold 256 million. So we've got quite an energy buffer now, which is excellent, which means we can really start to do some crazy stuff at the base, and if needed, we can make more solar panels. Those max tier ones require 2 dragon eggs, and something we got was a Ender Dragon data module that is currently at basic tier. I'm going to take out all the ones that are basic and leave the faulties in here. And we're going to need a few blocks from the Hostile Neural Networks mod, which is these data modules for anyone curious. Looks like I still need Enderman in my deep learner. We don't have mending on our armor since it's all new. I'm curious if our library has mending. Just life mending. We'll have to buy some mending books from Shut Doors villagers later. I'm going to keep letting our logs build up, and we'll work on hostile neural networks. So why don't we make a pattern for simulation chamber and comparators, redstone torches, and loot fabricators, which do require a netherite ingot. So let's try to request 3 simulation chambers. And these are going to need power. So why don't we get a point? Gonna make a few extra. And we'll come over here, I'm thinking. Trying to decide exactly where. I think we'll do it right here. Place down a point, set it to our network, and place the simulation chambers as such. In this one, we'll put dragon, wither skeleton, blaze. Now these are going to need prediction matrices, which we should probably make a pattern for. And craft up a bunch of these. And for the time being, I'm just going to operate these manually. As in, I will keep coming over here and changing the loot. Because I'm going to set them up permanently once they are self-aware. But we are going to get our generalized ender predictions, which is fantastic. The uses of this is for nether stars. The end predictions are for nether stars, ender pearls, chorus fruit, end stone. The nether star is the one we're interested in. Darn bro, you are a natural streamer. I see a lot of potential in you to become big. Why, thank you. I really appreciate that. I'll even give you a solemn thanks. That's awesome. Appreciate that. Okay. The nether predictions give us blaze rod, gold, nether wart, soul sand, gas tier, blaze rod, and more end predictions. Since our blaze rod and gas tier, nether wart, soul sand, and gold all come from chickens, the main use is we could turn gunpowder to blaze powder if we don't want to turn blaze rod. But I'm thinking it's more going to be used for more ender predictions and more nether stars. But let's let these run. I keep forgetting I moved my bed. We moved the bed over to our ME system. And something I want to do is we need netherite. Now, if you remember from the last stream, we set up a builder in the nether that's specifically mining ores. The backpack has loot from the mining dimension in it as well. But look at that, we're up to 435 ancient debris, which is fantastic. Why don't we take some of this? Well, all of it. And is it done? Did it finish? Oh, it finished. All right. That's what I like to see. I think we're going to bring this back to the mining dimension. Because I need lapis. I need a lot of lapis. And there's not a chicken for it. So I'm going to place the builder right here, right at the start. I'm going to change its shape card. We're going big here to a 512 by 512. And we need to go all the way down to -64. So 128 plus 64 is 192. And we need to be -128 block offset down. I'm not going to void any of these because we are only mining ores this time around. We're not getting cobble. I'm going to re-put that in here. Give it some power. Let's make sure it's all within one chunk. It is. We will chunk load this chunk. I think that's the right one. Yeah, okay. Place down our backpack. Place down our flux point. And tell it to run. And we can just watch the ores pour in. Now, something that would actually be smart to do this time around, I'm going to stop it. Why don't we change this to a silk quarry? or make a silk quarry, I should say, because it only uses Fortune 3. We have access to much higher levels of Fortune now. At the time we originally made the builder, we only had Fortune 3. So a Fortune quarry was fine. But now that we have higher levels of Fortune, we're going to make a Silk Touch quarry. I don't want clearing, I just want silk, because now we have the resources. Going to need a diamond shovel, a shape card, some bricks, and we just used an enchanted diamond pick. Hope it wasn't a good one. But here's our silk quarry. Now, in order for the backpack to not get overwhelmed, why don't we double check it has enough space? By taking out a bunch of these smaller items. And then we'll give it silk. And turn it on. Now we should get the ore blocks that we can process later into the materials with a higher level fortune, especially on the lapis. I think we gotta wait for it to... Oh wait, something went wrong. Oh, the shape. We gotta fix the shape. So 512, 512, 192, 128, and run. We should see ores pour in here. Ah, yeah, there we go. Gonna make sure it doesn't fully fill up here. Nice. Looks like it's good. I don't think we're gonna get any surprise ores here. We've already got the resonating, the emerald. I think we're good. Perfect. We'll leave this running. It's got a ways to go. And I'm going to throw a bunch of these resources in the ME system. Now, didn't we also make a 256? Oh, we didn't make one yet because it requires more Certus. Well, we're going to put that on hold, and we're going to work on our shop at spawn. Now that we have a bit of logs, we can do a little bit of building. And I'm going to take some string with me so that we can section off the area with bamboo so people know where our shop is going to be. So let's go to spawn. And we'll need a bit of bamboo to make scaffolding. What server is this? So this is, the mod pack is FTB One, and the server group is a brand new group that just launched earlier this week called the Ascended Crafters. I was invited to it. It is a group of small content creators here on YouTube. And I offered to host the server, so I'm technically the server admin. Which is why when the server's having problems, I'm having problems. Yeah, so the Ascended Crafters is the group. FTB One is the mod pack. So let's see here. Let's take a look around, shall we? Here at spawn, we've got some large mountains with some natural caves, a sort of ravine down the center with another mountain on the other side. The ravine leads to a river. And what I'm thinking of is, why don't we build our shop as a giant tree right here that feeds the river the water. It's a bit far off from the actual spawn. It's only, I mean, it's not that far. If you were over here by like the chicken shop, my shop would just be right there. I think it's close enough. So let's start off by clearing the area a bit. I'll fly down here and I'm gonna just take the bamboo. And why don't we make some scaffolding real fast? Take one of our jungle logs, turn it into a crafting table, and make some scaffolding, which hopefully isn't too far in the list here. I do need my string. And I'm just going to type scaffolding. That's so cool, man. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I was really excited. That's why I am mainly playing on this server right now and not my other modded series I have going right now. Because I was really excited for this project and getting invited to it, that I want to dedicate all my time and resources to it. Probably next week or the week after, we'll go back to also playing the Decursio project, and FTB Skies is the ones we're playing right now. But as for the next few days, it's just going to be FTB One. I'm going to be doing custom trees, so I'm actually going to cut down this tree. And it is getting night. We should probably sleep. Cough, traitor, cough. For not playing the Decursio, is that it? I'm confused. How am I a traitor? Is it because I'm not on the Decursio server? By the way, I am now the Scaffold King. I have the most scaffolding. Oh, wrong place. So back at spawn now. Why don't we... Oh, LOL, yeah? Okay, I just had to check. I had to make sure that, like, it was in good jest. Why don't we kind of mark the corners, which I'm thinking we'll do one corner here. And I'm going to go 64 blocks. I have a plant, like, this tree is going to be huge. It's going to be a massive tree, guys. I'm planning mega builds for this server. I really want to use this server to show what I'm capable of as a Minecrafter and as a modded Minecrafter. We'll come to about here. So let me come through this tree. We'll chop it down. So your name is a lie, Fallen Scaffold King? Shh. I'll place down our scaffolding here, another stack. And this is just to let people know where I'm building. You can see why I'm doing so many, is it really needs to stand out tall. We'll probably come to over here. How many pumpkins do you have? Shutdoor says he has the most pumpkins on the server. And then we'll find about the cross point of these. Something like right here. I'm going to try to keep the natural ground so that we can really make the tree roots look like they grew here and didn't just appear. Enjoy your lead while it lasts, my friend. Okay. Let's clear everything that's inside of our square, such as this jungle tree. I'm going to harvest the leaves, because we are going to need them for the build. We're going to need a lot of leaves. But we'll set up a proper farm for them later. What kind of leaves are these? Mahogany. You know what? We'll take a few. We'll take some mahogany leaves. Don't need to touch that tree. Bag's full, or inventory's full. We'll throw it all in the backpack. And then we just need to clear out a few more logs. Leaves. And then a bunch of bamboo we need to clear. Really don't want to mine the ground on accident. And we'll try to make it look as natural as possible, but the idea of having it look like our tree is what is filling the nearby river, I think will be really cool. All right, let's try to stay within our boundary here. Chop all of these down. How we looking inventory wise? Inventory's fine. Don't need to go much further than that. Chop down some more bamboo. And we'll keep coming and doing little bits of the shop. We're not going to sit here and focus on it the whole time. We've got so many projects running on the server. We can't just abandon everything, you know? All right, all that's left is a bit of this. And there we go. We have cleared the area for our shop. Very prominently marking it as ours. Which it might be beneficial. Nah, we'll just leave the scaffolding as is. I would like to turn our jungle logs into a different texture. The kind that, the log that is the log texture on every side. And I'm trying to remember how to do that in Minecraft. There it is. I'm going to turn it into this kind. And we'll start building the roots. So why don't we decide how the roots are going to work? I think we'll have 2 big ones that border the river, like so. That then go this way. We're mapping it out right now, basically. Then we'll have a route that comes over here, all up along this area. We'll have a route that just briefly goes into this hill. A route that comes out, up, and back down. Probably over this way. And then over. So let's see how our current route system looks. I think we actually need to have it come up this mountain, up to like here, and then back over. And make this more of a point over to here. Maybe a point onto this hill. I know it's hard to see because it's brown. And it's turning night. But why don't we see on the carpenter's table, or not the carpenter's table, I wanted to see if we have a... Oh gosh, I am hitting everything except the right keys. So we do have hexari woodcutters. Those are just to get planks. I'm trying to see if there is jungle slab. Nope, it is just jungle wood. So we're going to have to use, if we really want to get into it, see if we have framed blocks. We don't. Darn it. We do have chisel and bits, though. Where we could do bit work. Oh, we have block carpentry. Block carpentry. Which can give us more frames. Like a frame slab. Perfect. We'll have to use those later for the tree. I'm gonna head back. And what I'm gonna do is start filling in a bit of this area. To start making the roots actually appear. And the tree appear. We are going to make it solid wood. Even though we could like fill it with dirt and just outline with wood. We're going to go solid wood. And just placing the base should start to get the feel of the tree present. I used to make mystical tree forest bases. So hopefully those skills of making trees in like lake-esque areas will be converted here and guide my hand. Okay. Root area's looking good. We'll keep covering the ground here. Let's see, I think we were trying to leave a little bit of an area down here. Like so. And all this is going to get covered. As you can see, my method for doing builds and such is to just move and click. I just flew in like a star-esque pattern, placing blocks, editing as I go till it feels right. And that's more of my kind of method, is to just give it that wild feeling. It's not precise, the blocks aren't counted, it's not symmetrical, anything like that. Which should help our overall fill of the tree. Okay. Why don't we, now that we're at this point, I'm just going to finish filling this in with the logs we have, and then we're going to go do some more work at the base. Getting our base set up. Almost out of logs. Okay. It's coming together. I kind of want to get rid of the podzol and change it to grass. I don't really like that. So we'll slightly change the terrain here. But hopefully, since the podzol is just a top layer, it can grow back in with grass. Okay. Want to make sure there's no podzol here to spread. A little bit of podzol down here by the water. Let's clean this up. And we'll fill in any dirt we need to smooth the terrain back. But hopefully we mainly get grass. So grass lines this one up to here. Let's get rid of this podzol so that we mainly get grass. Okay, looks good for now. Gonna head back to the base. Oh. / home. Gonna take a second to get myself set up IRL. Need to do this, and then I need a drink so that we can stream, folks. That's right, podzol doesn't spread. Thanks, Elysium. I wasn't thinking. But either way, we got rid of the podzol. Because I want nice, lush, green grass around my base, or around my shop. I'm going to reset my home to right here. Clean up our backpack a little bit with some of this lesser stack, and let my materials continue to stack up here. I like having building materials in my backpack to where it's like, oh, I need dirt, I need deep slate. I just prefer it like this. I feel it works well for me. I want to check on our builder to make sure our backpack is not overflowing. Looks okay, but just to be safe, we're going to take some more materials out. chaos reigns, he says. Oh, I have no idea. You get possessed or something? Ah, well, we'll leave him be. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of upkeep around the base. Things that need to be done. And why don't we just set up a temporary mechanism system to process our ancient debris. So the best way to process it is to crush it to 3 and then enrich. Now I think we have a crusher right over here. And what I'll do is take a backpack, fill it with ancient debris. Somehow I don't have pipes on me. And we'll have this feed into the crusher. And then the crusher will feed into the enrichment chamber, which I just rotated on accident. And then we'll just have that go into another backpack. So let's make sure that this one is allowing item input on the front. It is. This one needs to be allowing item ejection off the top, as well as this one. And we'll leave those running. Okay, we got some wither and a few ender. Which we need some of our netherite scrap here. To make a netherite ingot, to make a block from hostile neural networks that turns the loot, or turns these predictions into loot. So what we need is a loot fabricator. Looks like we need a pattern for netherite ingots. What was that? Hold on. Oh, netherite nugget. That's all that was. Okay. I'm going to throw this pattern in here. And let's get a loot fabricator. I actually needed our Ender Dragon predictions. So that we can get more dragon eggs. Excellent. You're gonna need some more simulation. Or prediction matrix, sorry. Keep these running. Again, we're just going to do it manually for now. And now let's go buy some mending books from Door Shutter. So I'm going to need some books, some emeralds. We're going to bring a bunch of emeralds because I'm going to buy a few things while we're there. Take a snooze. And I do want to make sure I don't have, because my map is overlaying my top right buffs. I just wanted to make sure that we didn't have Bad Omen, because I've already started a raid at his base once, and I would like to avoid doing that again. Try to avoid any spoilers of his base, and we'll find the mending. And buy some of these. And I'm gonna buy bookshelves from a bunch of these guys. And head back home. Now let's put mending on our current gear, which a lot of our gear really needs enchants. We never enchanted our boots. Oh, there's already lapis here. What am I doing? We'll enchant our boots. Interesting. And put mending on them. And we'll put more enchants later, once we have a better system set up for it. For now, the only one I'm going to add additional enchants to is our boots. I'm going to come to our library. And I'm going to add Mana Boost, Unbreaking, and Soulbound. We don't have a lot of enchants at this moment, but we will. We'll get there. Okay, so there's our boots. You know what, we'll also do the pants of anything we can add, such as Swift Sneak, Snowbound, Mana Boost. Throw those on. What can we throw on the chest? Yeah, we don't really have a lot of things to add yet. We need to enchant tomes and a whole bunch of stuff. Let's put higher magic protection. Did not want magnet, so let me undo that. Throw this in. Add our mending books to our library. That grows ever stronger every day. Come over here. And I'm going to use an XP tap to get our gear repaired really quick. Let's see, do I have the tank over here too? I do. That means our disenchanter. That's right, I took all of this out. Let's repair all of our gear. Oh, we did not put mending on the pants. Perfect. Not sure why I'm not regenning all my life. I think it's because I right-clicked the gear on. Yeah, not sure what's going on there. Let's check it up on our farm here. Got a few more dimlets. Let's see what we have. Block of sugarcane. Default terrain. Light blue petal block. Yellow terracotta. Grid. Windswept savanna. Mine shafts. Wool. Ooh. Okay. Nice, nice. Oh, look at our block reach now. That is fantastic. I'm going to request so like if we request a storage cell, it's going to say we're short Certus quartz, right? Okay. Why don't we get a Certus quartz system? Oh no, I think I used my fortune pick when I made the Silk Touch quarry. That was the diamond pick it grabbed. No, why was the diamond pick in there and not in our inventory? Oof. Rough. What level of fortune can we make at this time? Four. We can go to 5. We can go to 6. Which is what we had before. Do I have any spare netherite pickaxes? Not netherite, unfortunately. We'll make this pick our fortune pick. Put fortune on it. Make it. Oh. Am I doing that wrong? Do you not do this with apotheosis tools? I wonder if it has to not be enchanted. I'm in the anvil. Ignore me, everybody. Okay, now we're full netherite, which can eventually be upgraded to other things. Okay. Winky face. All right, we'll take our fortune pick, and I want to see if I have a gem that increases all enchantment levels. Okay, there we go. Existing fortune. Ooh, 2 levels to fortune. We're going to go with that level of earth. Yeah, 2 levels to fortune. They are unique. And I never looted one of the gems that is +2 to all enchants. I was not lucky enough. But we should have some Fortune Ancient Tomes. That we can increase here. Now we need the anvil. So Fortune 7, Fortune 8, we can still go to 9. But now we can socket this. And when we use it, we take whatever. So it's got Fortune 8 plus 2. It's Fortune 10 right now. We'll take our Fortune 10 pick and mine some of these clusters. So this is just 2 clusters. Oh, there goes a flawless Certus, folks. It did the mine X by X in an area. So why don't we re-roll this? Doesn't need to be godly, honestly. Don't want godly. Just give me the purple apotheosis. And we'll take that. Yeah, unfortunately, there goes one of the flawless, but that's fine. We have plenty more now. If we look at Certus, we've got 5 more flawless on top of what we already have. Let's try this again. It does say experienced. I'm really hoping this drops Certus. Perfect. 10. Nice. So that is working. These are slowly doing their job. Why don't we, from looting that dungeon from way before, we got some tier installers. Why don't we grab some basic, an advanced, an elite, and an ultimate. We'll make the crusher a basic. And we only have 1 advanced. We'll do that all for the enrichment. And then we're going to make sure auto sort is on in these, so that it goes a lot faster. I would like to loot another one of those dungeons. Would be kind of fun, and to get all the spawners. But I want to go to a fresh one. Yeah, this should be cooking the nether right now. Okay, we'll leave that running. Put our pipes here, barrel torches, mega torches, cables, pattern encoders. Everything else is building blocks. That's good. We've still got our other backpacks to do tons of loot. And why don't we take a break from the grind? And do a little bit of dungeon looting. Our logs should be growing here. Yep, already back up to 470. I'm going to preemptively grab some Certus, our flawless. And our Certus farm is going to be right over here. I'm going to want them like so. Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And I'll place these down. The reason they're so close is there's going to be a crystal growth accelerator right here. We're only going to be harvesting the top and the bottom of these. All right. We need our structure compass. And I believe we have a close one, or one closer to us than the others, of a FTB dungeons. I'm actually not sure which kind it is. Why don't we look at what a stone temple is? 4,000 blocks that way, which I think is the one we were originally at. Which is unfortunate. What about the stone dungeon? Also says 4,266 blocks in that direction. Why don't we fly a ways this way? Just take a moment to drink some soda. Looking at structures and such. And we'll do another scan. Okay, now there is a closer one. And it is not one we've been to. So let's head to this. Looks like we are generating chunks now, so I'm not going to fly fast. I do see a ruined nether portal, which might have some cool artifacts in it. Let's take a look. No artifacts, but Drigme shards, which is nice. Ooh, environmental accumulator. If I see loot stuff, I'm gonna go to loot it. Yeah, we are genning chunks. Sorry. Genning chunks for a min. Looks like it's a no loot one. Interesting beach here. Don't know if Shut Door has already been to this one or not. Hopefully he hasn't, and this is one we get to explore untouched. I thought it was going to be one in the middle of the water, but that doesn't seem to be the case. And here we go. It's surrounded by a village as well. And another environmental accumulator, no loot. Let's see what the inside has to offer. I believe there is spawners. And we're going to be taking every spawner we can. Let me actually turn the magnet on in this backpack. And yeah, I think that's the only one. I'm going to start dumping loot in the side. But we're going to get some crazy loot here, hopefully. There's nothing too crazy in the top, but just in case if we're going to miss something, I'm going to loot every barrel. It is loot extravaganza time. Ooh, more free solar panels. Nice. I know we'll leave some chests unlooted, but that's okay. I kind of feel like we should just loot chests and ignore barrels. I feel like all the good loot always comes from the chests. Do a quick scan here. I'm just gonna see, so like, yeah, stable footing. Yeah, the barrels aren't too crazy. Might be worth looting, might not be. Well, let's head down here. Doesn't look like there was a eye on this one, so maybe this is a bit of a smaller dungeon. But the main thing we're after... Oh, here we go. Here's the eye. Which detects players looking at it. We have Traveler, the teleportation. We can actually use these teleports. Ooh, a 16k portable item cell. Nice. I'm not even going to use it for the portable. We're going to immediately break it down and just use it for the storage parts. But we'll break the leaves. Start heading down here. Looting as we go. I'm gonna grab lapis, actually. Yeah, tons of teleports, which is interesting. And we gotta watch out for traps. Oh. There's an invisible vindicator. That was terrifying. Rather than try to light this up ourselves, I'm gonna set a temp pad location here. Our dungeon. Add location. I believe when we were looking at Quark and Cyclic, we saw the... Oh, what was it called? Here it goes. The torch charm, which lights at your feet, or the caving torch charm, which torches the dark surroundings while in your inventory. We'll need some blocks of coal. We need the original torch charm. And let's see if it can be enchanted with unbreaking and such. It can, and can be mended. So let's enchant this. Unfortunately, it got Nature's Aura, which I think will stop me from putting a mending book on it, if I remember correctly. Yep. So why don't we disenchant it? Get rid of Nature's Aura. Maybe put a higher level unbreaking on it. Ooh, are we out of unbreaking? Ooh, we are. Yikes. We have a lot of enchanting to do, folks. Gonna need a flux point. And some books. And we're just going to say always on. So there's magnet off of it. Soulbound. Unbreak. Of course, Nature's Aura is going to be like, okay, there's Nature's Mend, so we don't need to disenchant it anymore. I don't want magnet, but I do want unbreaking and soulbound with mending. And let's... It says it's on. We'll put it in a charm slot. Head back. And oh, there, I think it worked already. Yep, it is lighting torches. And I'm going to take spawners. Any we see. Oh. Missed one here. Is there one hidden? And let's loot the room now. Oh, I somehow made that guy charged. Not sure how I did that, honestly. Yeah, the chests seem to be really good, but the barrels have like this odd chance to have good items in them. It's kind of weird. Totally didn't loot the chest back at the start. Let's get that. Oh, it's the invisible dude. Okay, don't look at the eye. Don't look at the eye. Now we can look at the eye. Break the spawners. Kill these spiders. And why don't we keep on going the way we started, now that I'm thinking about it. Ooh, yeah, like, look at this chest. Nice. Ooh, we're getting some Ars Nouveau items, which is really nice. I feel like there's more loot in this corner. A basic turbine from Advanced Generators. Interesting. We gotta also keep an eye peeled for bins in the walls. Is there anything else here? I feel like... Aha. Okay, we got the chest in the ceiling. Oh, that one was a poison chest. Had a dispenser underneath it. We'll loot everything up here. And we'll just do one wing today. And we'll, in different streams, we'll come back, we'll loot more wings, stuff like that. But what I would like to do before we continue on is come back home and grab some Certus to throw in our enriching factory. I thought it would be done. It's almost done. Let's give this a little boost. As well as this. Because we need Certus Quartz crystals, which our enriching factory can make for us. It is night. We should sleep. Okay, the crusher's done. Now it's just the enriching. And I'm going to fill it with Certus. Look at all that netherite scrap, guys. That worked flawlessly. We'll have to do that again for more netherite later. Out of curiosity, how many netherite ingots is that? I mean, it's pretty easy. You just divide it by 4, right? Where is our 1200? So we got about 300 ingots. Which does mean better stack upgrades. I am going to make stack upgrades here. I'm trying to upgrade our main resource backpack. Because right now it is only holding so many. But I think what I'll do is pause this for a moment. Let me think of how to do this in a good way. So I need 1 netherite ingot, and I want to make 4. Perfect, 288. And I don't want my storage to fill up, so I'm just going to set these to on when powered. That should make that fill up. We'll take our backpack, quickly make it netherite. Place it back. And turn these back on. Okay. Then we'll take our stack upgrades. And put them in here. And now we can go higher. Much higher. Beautiful. I'm gonna throw a stack upgrade in my pumpkins. A couple of them. Kill this pesky zombie pigling. And back to the dungeon. So let's check this inner chamber. Ooh, geodes. Nice. It's got some spawners. Oh, we got a whole wall here. Ooh. Get out of my face. Why don't we finish this room first? And I'm gonna change from the arrows of blasting to arrows of wither. Love the materials you get here. Ooh, I like that candle. I'm gonna take that. Oh, ow. Let's see if we missed any spawners. I can't imagine we did. And why don't we steal these travel anchors to use at our own base? Oh, hello. See a spawner here. Player damage plate. Spawner here. Enderman head. Some loot's hidden up in the ceiling here. Obsidian TNT. I'm going to take that. Yeah, we came from there, so we can walk into here. Check the ceiling for extra loot. Guys, I have an idea. I have an idea, right? Ooh, statue bat. Come on, loot explosion. Dang. What if we have a builder mine out one of these dungeons so that just the chests are left and the spawners for us to go through and loot? Because you can set it so like it'll leave the spawners, it'll leave the chests, and you can then come back another time. Let's look for a chest down here. Ooh, an epic backpack. That's my first epic one. Nice. Why don't we put that in place of the yellow? Got a little extra room to loot here. Check that there's nothing in the pillar. Looks clean. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. To give it a try, to have a builder just dig out one of these places. Ooh, hello. Ooh, luminizers. Nice. Oh yeah, this is the good loot. We're down a level, so we're getting the good stuff. Much better looting capability than the first time we went in one of these. Ooh, bandages. Oh, it was trapped. Whoops. I feel like there's something here. Yeah, there's not. I was just paranoid. I think we'll try to have a builder mine out the rest of this. Ooh, another everlasting steak we can sell to someone. Nice. Looks like Shut Door was gone. I thought he would at least say something. Yeah, he is out of here. Alright, let's head back up. Ooh, diamonds. Don't know how that got in the way. Didn't we come down this way? Yeah, we did. Oh, now he's back. Just going through loot really quick. Where'd you go? I got scared. All right. It appears that is this wing complete. So we won't touch the other wings yet. We'll save them for future endeavors and possibly digging this place out with a builder. Now to sort our loot, why don't we take the backpacks, put them down, and what I'm going to do is grab everything that is not a tool or gem or armor or spawner. Oh, that was a piece of armor, so we'll take that out. We'll put them in the ME system. Hopefully we have storage space for the types. Oh, that's a soul crystal. We'll take that. We good? Good. Oh, it's a raining on us. Okay, this one's gonna be a little tricky. How we looking? Sorry, I'm a little focused. Trying to make sure I do this right. Oh boy, look at this backpack. Which one were we in? The very last one? Still have space somehow. Perfect. Okay. We got a few spawners. Why don't we consolidate? We'll grab all the tools and armor. And break them down. The ones that are not enchanted. The ones that are enchanted, we need to disenchant, but I don't have inventory space for. So we'll salvage first. All these are not enchanted. Perfect. Now, I think some of these... I don't think any of these can be salvaged. Oh, most of them can. It was the hoe that couldn't. Okay. Throw these over here. I'm just going to put the root staff in the ME system. That's fine. Got a bit more armor. A bow and a shield. Which I'm going to go ahead and just break down the enchanted bow. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Take all of our spawners. And I'm going to make a spawner bag on this side for all of these. We'll add our gems to the collection. And now they all, oh, there was a gem. All should be empty. Perfect. How's this looking? Looking clean. All right. I'm going to check on our miner. Yep, it's not stuck. And we've got a good amount of ores so far. Oh, it finished? I thought we made it bigger than that. Oh, that might crash the server. Yeah, no way it just did all those chunks. 1,000 chunks, right? Maybe it did, and this is what it got. I think it stopped early. Yeah, it stopped early. There would be thousands. There would be thousands. Gonna take some more materials out of here. And head back home. I'm going to add the dry ice to our reactor. Doesn't need it, of course, because it's basically never on. Which our solar panels are better now than this Spirited. That's fine. It was fun to explore the mod a bit. There's still a bit of power I'd like to mess with for various tasks. Let's make sure there's no gems in the system. Okay, there is a few. Okay. We're gonna have to go through and I wonder if we sort by tags. Nope. Name. I just wish it put all the grays in like at the bottom. That'd be nice. We've got a decent amount of logs. We can go work on our tree at spawn a bit more. Our player shop tree. I'm nervous making it out of wood because like one lightning strike, this thing is gone. So we're going to have to put a roof on it. Because the other players did not want to turn off fire spread, which made me very sad. Let's build this up. And the reason I am making it out of logs is because we're going to dig tunnels through this tree. And I don't want to have to like place the logs later. So we're just going to make it out of logs. Areas like this, we can just build our wand. Boop. 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 And then shape this. Okay, looking good. And look at that. Our tree is appearing. Slowly but surely. And I am serious. Don't call me Shirley. Why don't we mess around with building at the base for a little bit? We're gonna need a lot more materials for what I have in mind. But something that would be cool to get set up is we're going to need... Do we have modular routers? What is this? Modular force field system? Disintegration module? Oh, now this is an interesting mod we'll have to take a look at. But no, we do not have modular routers. We do have a block placer, which I'm curious how fast you can make these work. From cyclic to where, like, let's just test with granite. Always on. Oh, it's instant. Perfect. That's exactly what we need. Dang it. Because we're going to take an Annihilation Pain. And we're going to put as much fortune on it as we can. So let's go buy some fortune books. Or we'll do some enchanting. We'll do some enchanting. How about that? Let's grab some pickaxe tomes and do some max level enchants here. Hopefully some of these have fortune. Let me turn off extra info. Wow, we really didn't get fortune. Yeah, we got fortune 5. Oof. But that's better than nothing. To just try out processing a few things real quick. So all we're going to do is take some cable. And I'm going to put an Annihilation Pain. Kind of deciding where I want to put this. I think I'm going to put it under, just for testing purposes. I'm going to put an Annihilation Plane and a block placer. Well as put a little block here. And now all we need is a export bus. Right here. And like we have deep slate diamond ore in the system. So if I put deep slate diamond ore, or at least I thought we did. Do we have diamond ore? It is online. Oh, we need to do the always on. Yep, works perfectly. All we need is 2 capacity cards, which we don't have a pattern for. Of course it uses Certus quartz. Let's just make 2 of them. And I need some acceleration cards. This is gonna be really cool, guys. Just you wait. I want to put a better fortune on the Annihilation Pain. Then we'll grab some ores and we'll process. So, we need emeralds. In fact, we need more emeralds. We need books, which I grabbed bookshelves to turn into books. We need to visit Shut Door's base. Don't show any spoilers. grab Fortune 3, as many as we can. I think it's right here. Wow, we actually got a lot. And then I'm going to use the library to do the first combinations. So we'll grab Fortune. Oops. Fortune 5s. Turn these to 6. Turn this to 6. Anvil broke on us. Which, since we have Apotheosis, we can enchant an anvil so that it has less of a chance of breaking. Yeah, Unbreaking 7. There we go. And get Fortune 7. Not as good as our pick, but good enough for automating things. Such as... Wait, did it... Yeah. Oh yeah, it's already 6:34. I think it did finish, guys. This is what it got. But I'm going to take our diamonds. Oop, not appetite. I want to do the lapis myself, so we're just going to take diamonds. Where is... Maybe we'll do dimensional. I thought there would be more, but I guess not. Granted, we already did take a bunch of items from this. So. But what we'll do is come down here to our export bus and set it to diamond ore, deep slate, dimensional. Now you'll notice all I have to do is when ores hit the system, when this is set up. Oh, hold on, boss. Oh, this guy's strong. He is just tanking my sword. Got him. Everybody could leave me alone. That would be great. But what I was trying to say is when we add these ores to the system, they will get mined down here. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's fantastic. As fast, the ME system is literally not putting it out fast enough. That's funny. And they are all getting Fortune 7'd. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. And just like that, all of them got fortuned. So we should have a good amount of dimensional in here now. Yeah, 3,600. But if it's done in here, considering it's already going out to that chunk, I think we're going to go get more ancient debris. So let's stop this. Pick it up. Take our backpack and our point. Unload this chunk. Just give me the grass block. Thank you. Go ahead and go to the nether. And we only did a 2 something chunk last time. So let's do the full 512, but how we'll do it is take the shape card, and we only need one. Oops. Oh, why can't I? Oh, it's my view distance. We only need 128. We'll have to adjust the height in a moment. It was hollow. It was hollow, guys. That's why we didn't get so many ores. We're going back. I can't believe. I was sitting here and I'm like, how is there not more ores? And now I know. We did not set it up right. So, once again, chunk load this area. We'll place it down. We'll make sure this is right. Yep. And it's solid this time. And let it run. Yeah, here come the ores, everybody. Okay, that'll be fun to look at later. Why don't we work on gosh, our helmet needs some improvement. Everything needs improvement, needs gems, but we're getting there slowly but surely. I'm gonna get some dragon's breath now. Grab our Certus quartz. And we're going to start upgrading our applied energistics to 256 drives. Or you know what? I kind of want to do the crafters first. Why don't we make a 256 crafting storage? And then a 256 item storage. Can I make another one of these? Nope, we're out of silicon and Certus. We would need to set up a recipe for that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come to this one, and I probably just totally broke a craft. But place it like that. Is this the one? Oh, this is the one working on the other. We're fine. Let's make sure everything's working over here. No, it had the logic was working. We tested it. We tested it so many times. What is this? Oh my gosh. All right. Cancel. Take out this pipe. We need our filter tool. This is such a scuffed setup, guys. We really need to make this better. But we'll set the filter to underneath. We'll place a pipe and go disconnect, disconnect, pipe, disconnect, pipe, disconnect, disconnect, pipe, disconnect, disconnect. Then we'll add a filter for silicon to that destination. Where did that block go? Is it down here? Let's try requesting again. Okay, it is actually crafting them this time. Good. Let me get some more Certus being changed to crystal. Because I don't quite have the materials to set up this farm just yet. I'm going to place another drive, this one at a lower priority. And move some of our super full stuff. Or no, we'll do it this way. We'll keep this a 0 priority. And we need an IO port. What if I type MIO? What if I type port? I was trying to see if we had one. Doesn't look like it. So let's make a MEIO port. Which, why don't we make patterns for this? MEIO port and drives. Which it's going to be stuck waiting. Oh, it actually came through. Oh, everything's coming through right now. Okay. We'll put this up here and the IO port just to the side with, I think we have like an acceleration card we could use. Let's take these ones with dimensional ore and pump them into the system. Basically, we're just going to do some cleaning. I really want disk drives. I want AE2 things so bad. And the players are voting on it. I think we're going to be good to add it. Yeah, I just can't do more sorting right now. Unfortunate. That's all right. If we have to in the meantime, I'm going to use backpacks for storage. But I'm hoping we add AE2 things and I get my disk drives. That is the dream. Check on our farm. Ooh, a jungle dimlet. Nice. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this stream of FTB One with the Ascended Crafters. If you enjoyed, consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing to the channel. I've been your host, Fallen, and I hope to see you in the next stream. But for now, bye-bye.